Apparently Nat's insane and thinks it might happen.
Hey y'all, my name is Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today, and for this video we are going to be doing my December reset. Alrighty, before we get into anything bookish, make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. Alrighty, welcome back to my office. Shockingly, it actually got a lot of love this month because I had my series update, which I filmed at my desk. But we're not in here a lot usually. I have Sam being my little helper in the background. He's adorable as per usual, but if he causes any background noise, I apologize in advance. So, although we are in my office, before we get into the Notion setup, which on that note, I love the amount of questions I've been getting about my Notion setup. I have a video plan. Hopefully I'll have a video for that coming in next year. Anyway, wow, I am very squirrel today. So before we get into my Notion setup, first off, as per usual, let's round out November by putting away the books that I read throughout the month. Okay, and then next is to grab all of the books that I am planning to read in December, which will actually be coming off those same shelves. So now we have all of my books that I'm planning to read in December. It's December. It's officially the holidays. I will finally let myself celebrate them and get excited, meaning I'm gonna go through, clean up the house, and decorate a little bit. Okie doke, now we've officially done all of that. So we're gonna dive into my Notion. Alrighty, and finally for our decorations, I am going to redo a little bit of my Notion setup with some Christmassy and holiday themed photos. So I went over to Pinterest and then I'm just gonna, basically be lazy about this and look up like Christmas aesthetic. Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds good. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh my gosh, I absolutely have to use this. Oh, wait, there are other ones too. Oh my God, they're so cute. All the Pokemon ones. Oh, that's so cute. I don't know if that one will work for what I want because it's pretty small, but going over to my home page, I want to change this one to this if I can because that's so cute. Oh, it'll fit. I mean, it's a little distorted, but it's so cute. Next up, let's change this baby. I think I'm gonna do the Star Wars one because of course I am. I do actually have a December playlist. I just have to find it on my Spotify. So we're gonna change from my October playlist to my December playlist. Those are really the only 2 months that I have like a set playlist that I always go for. My December one is because it's like all holiday music that's like punkified or from movies I really enjoy and stuff like that. So it just very much fits my aesthetic. And then I have one more on this homepage. Let's see. I do like this Batman one. This one is funny. Oh my God. That's a good one. There we go. That's a good quality one. I like that one. Ooh, that's a better question. I like that question more. What's your favorite holiday movie? Everybody also has one of those. Even if you don't like the holidays, I feel like I still know people who love the Grinch, even if they are a Grinch around this time of year. Okay, and then we're gonna head over to my book content, which I think is really like the only other one I have. Maybe I'll do the Batman one here, like that. Hee. Okay, so that's it for decorating. Now we have video planning, which honestly is gonna be pretty boring this month just because it's end of year content. So I tend to always do about the same videos every single year. If you've been on my channel for the last year, you'll probably have some idea of what videos I will be hitting on. First off, I'm gonna go down to my video ideas section, and I have this one that's listed as big picture. This is something else I got from the Bliss Bean when it comes to like organizing for content planning, and I also love this. So I just go through and every single month for the year, and then I will put in video ideas that I know want to come out around that time of year, or like standing ones such as June/July, you wanna do the mid-year freakout tag. I wanna do like a mid-year check-in for my reading journal, for my stats, and then for each of the quarters of the year, I will do my hauls. For December, I already have some listed in here. This one, I also will occasionally include books that are anticipated releases for me, which is why Ruthless Vows is listed in here, and I have in fact already bought that. Thankfully, this works beautifully that I can do this split screen on my Notion. I have the first Monday already set for this reset video. Then I do believe I will have enough books read for a wrap up from November, but let me double check. Over here on my book review page, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. I'll definitely have enough for that. So I'll put a YouTube video here, November wrap up, and then we'll dive into my end of year stuff. So usually I try and start with like the negative videos first, so I end the year on a positive, meaning I think we'll start out with books that I DNF'd. And on that one, thankfully, my spreadsheet that I keep for my stats does have a section for DNFs, so I don't have to like go in and add all those. That would be a nightmare. Okay, big picture. So we got DNFs. Let's do disappointments and surprises. I usually can do these together. I'll probably go through and double check whenever I'm like actually planning out the video to see whether or not I have an exorbitant amount of disappointments or surprises, and then perhaps I will split this into 2 videos, but that hasn't happened in the past. So I think we're probably safe just leaving it at that as one. So it's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. Oh, okay, I've won too many videos. I think next I'll do this new author review that I want to do. I got the idea from Ray at Bookmark Chronicles. I'll put a link to her video in the cards up above. It's a great idea. Basically, she went through and checked out what books has she read recently from new authors, like new to her authors, and would she want to read more from that author or not. There is a place on my spreadsheet to mark whether or not it was a new author to me for every book that I read throughout the year. So I already have like a stat set up for it, and this would be a perfect opportunity to do an audit of all the authors I picked up this year and whether or not I want to try out more of their stuff. Because I definitely know there are some authors where I've only read one of their books and I do want to read more because I gave that first one 5 stars. And then there are definitely some that I have read from them and I didn't really enjoy, and I'm questioning whether or not I want to pick up any more of their stuff, especially if I already have more of their books on my TBR. Yeah, I have one in mind right now. That's that one. I guess next we'll do the best and worst of the year. Same thing as before. Thankfully, worst is like a very few number of books, especially because I DNF. If I end up having a lot more than I have in previous years, there is a possibility I will split that into 2 videos, but I feel safe saying that it's unlikely that will happen. You know, I don't know if I really want to do this reacting to TBRs. I did it last year. I like the idea of this video, but I just don't think it's the most entertaining to actually watch. At least for me, myself, I didn't feel like I reacted a ton throughout it. So I think I can remove that one, and I'm not gonna miss it too much. If you guys really want me to do one, let me know. I'll slide it back in there. But for the time being, I think I'm just gonna ixnay it, and we'll do my end of year stats here. So then last one for December is gonna be my journal flip through. Absolutely have to do one of those. Shockingly, they always end up being like one of my best videos of the year. I don't know why. Apparently people really like watching flip throughs more than, you know, a plan with me. I find it highly amusing. So that is everything for December. So then next up for my Notion, we're gonna come back to my homepage and then check out my reading directory. Please do not judge how much is still sitting in here unread for November. I am disappointed in myself, okay? It has been a month. So we're gonna change this over to December. And there were no rollovers from last year, which isn't really surprising because I don't think I even bothered to fill this out last year. We're just gonna go down the line. This is self-explanatory. I've done it a million times. Title, author, do I own it? Obviously I will for all of these. What format? If it pertains to any specific tags, and then the number of pages. So then I can very satisfyingly checkmark the book as read whenever I finished it. Just inserting real quick, just because Theodore Goss's name didn't pop up on here, that is because I originally read the series before actually getting on booktube, so that would be why she isn't listed on there. But obviously these are rereads, I've read them before. Not that that note was really necessary to anybody but myself, but I just felt the need to insert it. Honestly, I don't know who I am thinking I could possibly read this many books that are, you know, over 400 pages, because chances of that happening pretty low. But, you know, apparently Nat's insane and thinks it might happen. So yeah, that's only 8 books, but again, 6 out of those 8 are over 400 pages. 3 of those are over 500. All right, and so finally, the last thing I have for y'all is a quick flip through of my December reading journal spreads. absolutely wild to me that this journal is almost completely filled and finished. This is a thick girl whenever I started it, and now that it's nearly finished, it's like almost impossible to hold it completely open. Alright y'all, so that is it for today. Thank you so much for going to my channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. I have all my socials as well as a few ways you can support me linked in the description. I come out with videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Love you, bye!